So yeah, to all my viewers and subscribers, listen, watch this video to the end. Just watch it to the end, right? Because I'm going to be showing a video, right? All right. So I was called out to install this automatic pump controller, right? That's where you see the red stick, and I did the piping from that point around to where you see this blue stick, right? Where you see that shut off valve, and also where you see that elbow. All right. So after installing the smart the controller there, the pump steady coming on and off, right? So when I turn off the shut off valve, it stay off, right? So that tell me that there is some leakage or somewhere. So I end up doing some checks inside the house, the bathroom, and stuff like that, right? Fixing a leak that was present inside the house, and pump steady coming on and off. So I said, all right, I need to start checking outside. So I went over where they have the shut-off valves, all of them located, and I turned them off. It's a distance, you're going to see in the video, it's a distance from where the pump is to get to that part. When I turn that off, the pump stay off. So there's no problem that distance, right? So, all right, so this diagram you're looking at, this is where the shut-off valves located at. All right, so the homeowner informed me that where the blue mark is, that's where the main pipe is coming from, right? That was a mistake that he made, thinking that's where it's coming from. And with that information, it confused me. So when I look at this diagram, it's really confusing. But after digging, I found out that it's coming from where the purple mark is. That's under the walkway. And the blue mark is going to the kitchen. The green mark is going to the kitchen. And the red mark is going to a standpipe over in the corner, right? So that's after digging, I found that out. So as what I said, with that information, this thing right here looked very confusing. All right, so I changed it to this here because some of the shut-off valve was leaking, probably like two of them. So with this setting up right here, it's going to work fine with a pump, but I'm going to change it because if the water pressure, if there's no pump, I don't think it's going to distribute the water equally with this setting up, right? So I'm going to change it to this setting up, right? Because I'm not quite finished because it started to rain and all that type of stuff. So I have to go back and do further check to find where the leak is. So I'm going to set it up this way, right? That's a better way to set it up, in my opinion, right? So as the M is showing the main pipe, or the main pipe come over with a T, and that K is for the kitchen. So the kitchen doesn't have a shut-off valve for itself. So I'm gonna have to correct that too, right? So these red and blue mark you're looking at, if you turn off the blue mark, the blue one, it turn off the face basin in the bathroom. If you turn off the red one, it turn off the toilet. All right. This is in the same bathroom, right? So you turn off those. So I'm gonna have to correct that also. I'm gonna have to join them together and put a shut off valve behind it. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to go do a check upstairs to make sure I can actually do that, right? Because I don't know how the person connect whatever, it might turn off somewhere else or something. So I'm gonna have to do a real deep check to find out that everything is okay. So listen, people, I'm telling you, listen, most of my videos, people that watch my videos, videos that follow me, they know that I always talk about bad plumbers, right? Listen, you're building a house, please. I mean, I understand that a lot of person, somebody recommend you. It happened to me. You see what I'm saying? Someone recommended you believe, do your checks, all right? So let's watch this video for a minute. Yeah, Surfix a Grant here. So I came and do a pump, and the pump keep chipping on and off. As you can see, it's a nice place, right? Really nice. Well, I'm taking care of lawn and all that type of stuff. But so the plumbing work is not up to certain part of it where I can see it's not up to par. So I decided to do the because the pump keep coming on and off. I decided to make some checks to see if there's any leakage or anything like that. So I got to there's a part where there are a few shut-off valves. So I noticed maybe like one or two of the shut-off valve leaking. So I am gonna have to change that shut-off valve and put some new one in. But after I gotten further down inside, I noticed that there are a lot of pipes going in every direction. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Alright, so this plumber here. Alright, this is something that I notice a lot. The pipes always come down right beside the sewage or the manhole. Alright, the manhole. They always come and they're always behind. And these are the water pipe. So you see how tight that is? Look at that. I think this is the main pipe that supply the standpipe over there, and supply upstairs, downstairs, everywhere, right? As you can see, it's only like, all right, if this one is the main, then you have 3 other shut-off valves. I think you have more than 3 sections that you should turn off. So one of these shut-off valves is turning off, probably controlling 2 places, right? So this problem right here, I am gonna have to correct. Yes, that's what I was saying before. You see how tight that is right there? So tight, these pipe like compact together. So I'm gonna have to straighten that up. People, listen, you're building a nice house. I know a lot of times people recommend plumbers and electricians and stuff like that, but you have to do your checks. You have to. If you don't do your checks, you're gonna have problem. I mean, this is a minor problem. Hopefully there is no leakage up or even from the main coming under all that bricks and dirt and all that type of stuff. That's gonna be difficult. You see what I'm saying? So, or even going this way under the concrete. So as what I said before, man, people, do your checks. You see what I'm saying? Do your checks. Make sure you get good. I can't stress this enough. Make sure you get good electrician, good plumbers, good builders, right? Because you will end up with a situation like this, all right? And that's what I said before. This is minor. This is, simple fix. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get to working, and I'm gonna show you the end result. So yeah, it's been raining, and I'm kind of finished up. Not quite. I'm gonna have to come back when it's dry. All right. So we're looking at here the pump settings. All right. So what happened? The pump, as what I said before, the pump keep coming on. All right. So if I would have run this pipe, I don't know where they reduce it, but this is a 3/4. I would have continued with the 3/4 all the way to around there where they have the shut off valves. I would have continued with the 3/4 all the way, non-stop. Then I would reduce it after I put some yeah, I end up have paused for a little bit because some music, I don't want to get no copyright. I don't know, kind of restriction or whatever. So alright, so I would have bring that 3/4 all the way here. So as you can see, I set it up differently, and I get rid of the red top
cheap lock off. Alright, so this could have been done a different way. That's what I said. I would have bring the 3/4 all the way to here, and I would have put a T right there, and I would have put 2 T in the middle, and an elbow over there, and an elbow over here, and I would have reduce it to 1/2 inch and supply each one of these section of the house. Alright, so we're having a problem. So the reason why I'm here is to analyze and try to find out where leakage, right? Because the pump steady coming on. So what this plumber has done, this plumber, if you turn this one on, it turn on the toilet, and if you turn this one on, it turn on the face basin in the same bathroom. Face basin, toilet. Oh boy. So I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. Listen, get good plumbers, right? Get good plumbers. All right. As what I said, I don't feel satisfied with this here, the way I done that. But it started raining and all this stuff, and I wasn't really thinking about doing it that way. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it the way that I said, because it's gonna distribute the water equally, right? So it's gonna work this way because you're working with a pump, so you're gonna get water. But as what I said, people, man, just get good plumbers, because this is gonna cause a lot of problems. Now I'm gonna have to dig all the way around and try to find where it's leaking. So I'm gonna have to go all the way up the line there. That's gonna cost money. So that's what happened when you use a person that not qualified as a plumber. You're gonna end up in the long run paying a lot more, right? So take my advice, get good plumbers. Don't let nobody really, I mean, you have to get recommended by somebody, but just make sure you're getting recommended by somebody good, that know good work. And as what I said before, man, you can always go to the hardware and ask over the plumbing section, ask if they know any good plumbers, right? Alright, so this has been another video from Sir Fix-It Grant. I hope y'all learned something. Share the video, man, so this don't happen to no one else, because this is just a problem, right? Thank y'all for watching.